What's up, guys? NBA talk. Third game of the night for us, and finally, I do the Houston Rockets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves game, Game 3. I missed the last two opportunities to put out a review. I did see the game. I saw both of those games, but I just never took the time to put out a video, and that's my fault. And I've been hearing everybody. I finally did it. I finally put out a video for the Houston Rockets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I still think the Houston Rockets is going to win this series, no problem. But the Minnesota Timberwolves, they showed some fight today. When they won this game, they actually showed some real fight. Winning this game 121 to 105. It was basically a back and forth thing where for a few minutes a team would hold on to a lead and then it just switch up. Like they tie the game, switch up. Houston Rockets did that multiple times. Minnesota Timberwolves did that multiple times. It was just a back and forth thing, pick and roll action, a lot of basically pick and roll action and a little bit of an ISO ball going on. Karl-Anthony Towns showed up after getting clowned by the NBA for the last week. He showed up. And, oh yeah, by the way, he had the nerve to talk trash tonight, too. He talked trash to Clint Capella, who has been dominating him for the last two games. And then someone else after he blocked them. I think it must have been James Harden who he blocked. I think it is, or Chris Paul, whoever it is. He blocked the shot and then he just starts yelling at them like, yeah, what's up? Like, bruh, you've been wetting the bed for the last two games. Stop it. Like, don't do that, man. Don't do that. That's all I can really say. Like, Karl-Anthony Towns, he showed up a little bit there. He rebounded the ball pretty good. He shot the ball not as good, but it was energizing for the team and for the crowd. The crowd was hot tonight. Andrew Wiggins showed up. He was making big-time shots. 4 out of 6 three-pointers. He was doing so good tonight for once. For real. Like, you might end up saving your career in Minnesota because I would have said, yo, get this boy out of there because he's wetting the bed this season. Jimmy Butler, he did his thing. He stepped up as the leader. He did what needed to be done. Passed the ball, rebound the ball, of course scoring, playing defense, just doing everything. And you got Jeff Teague doing some good things. And then you got Derrick Rose really trying to resurrect his career with this team. And he did it. He's doing it. He put on an absolute good show, a very much needed boost off the bench because Jamal Crawford has been a no-show, and you got other people who are not really relied on at all. Like, it's not necessary anymore. But Derrick Rose shows he's necessary. He shows that he's useful. He shows that even though he's not the MVP guy anymore, but he's a guy that he can deliver for you. And he showed that tonight. The team shot 50% from the field, 55% from the three-point range, 41 rebounds, 29 assists. Jimmy Butler led the team with 28 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Jeff Teague with 23 points, 8 assists. 18 points from Karl-Anthony Towns with 16 rebounds and 2 block shots. Calm down, man. Don't be arrogant, man, because you're the last person to talk. Andrew Wiggins, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. I like what he did tonight. Thank you, showing up. Thank you. Clap it up for this guy, man. Clap it up. He's showing up. Taj Gibson, nope. He didn't really show up tonight in 25 minutes. Left the game. He didn't really do much anyway, so tough luck for him. Hopefully he get better. He could come back and do some good stuff. The Houston Rockets, they shot 45% from the field, 36% from the three-point range. James Harden, 29 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, only 4 turnovers, which is not that bad. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. The turnovers were for the Rockets, only 10 turnovers overall. Chris Paul, before he fouled out, 17 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Clint Capella got handled tonight, finally. 7 points, 11 rebounds. P.J. Tucker, 1 for 6 from the field. Trevor Ariza, 2 for 5 from the field, only 6 points. Off the bench, you got Ryan Anderson, made 4 out of 6 3-pointers, all from the 3. 12 points. Eric Gordon, 15 points. 5 for 16 from the field, and Gerald Green for 10 points. And that's pretty much it. Minnesota boost themselves up with this win, get some confidence in them. It's like the same situation with the Wizards, the same situation with the Milwaukee Bucks, just trying to get themselves into this series with this win. 2-1 is the series. They need the next win to keep themselves in this game, because I definitely see the Houston Rockets winning at Game 5. It seems to be a trend going on. Boston Celtics, Game 5. Toronto Raptors, Game 5. There's a trend right there. So, Minnesota, you got to win that next one, man. Houston Rockets, I believe, are going to still win this series, man. So, peace.